How are you all? But I really hope and we really pray that you all are safe and fine at your places. Children, we have already completed our chapter number 1 of grammar, that is the sentences. I really hope that the chapter is clear to all of you, and beta, please make sure that you all are attending your Zoom classes regularly. You all are making proper notes. You are noting down each and everything in your notebook. PDFs have been sent to you of each topic. So please make sure that there is no spelling error and your notebook is maintained properly. The same is applicable on your grammar book also. Children, obviously beta, we will be sending you the solution, but it does not mean that you will not try it yourself. The chapters of grammar, the topics of grammar which you are understanding, you must practice yourself and then you will match your answers with the solution that we will send you. Now it's time to start our next topic, very common, and in the very early stage we have started learning. Children, if I speak, Mohan is a good boy, Sameer is playing in the playground, Rohan likes to play football, I put up at Rohtak, we are learning English, children are enjoying the puppet show. So I have used a few words like any name is there, Rohan, Saksham, children, playground, football. What these all are? Children, these are nouns and the same is our today's topic. So pay attention on the definition first of all. Chapter 2, the noun. Definition. A noun is a word that refers to a person, place, thing or quality. And further, obviously, every topic has some kinds also and the same is applicable on noun. So here in this chapter beta, along with the definition of noun, what we are going to learn? The kinds of noun also. In that, 4 kinds are there. The very first is common noun. School, any school can be there. Teacher, any teacher can be there. Proper noun, Pathania Public School. Properly, we are talking about Pathania Public School. Rohan, a boy, a girl, a teacher, can any be. So they are common. But Rohan, Samiksha, or any proper name if I am speaking, that means proper noun. Collective noun, in collection, a bunch of grapes, an army of soldiers, that comes in collective noun. And last is abstract noun. The feelings are there which cannot be seen or which cannot be touched, like happiness, poverty, childhood, etc. So now let's discuss in detail that what is noun and what are the kinds of noun. Let's start reading.
So children, here our topic noun gets started. Look at the words which are mentioned on the screen. Art, tiger, tea, scarf, bat, teeth, parrot, hand, jug, clothes, wrist, eyes, female and many more. These are nouns. So obviously children, through these examples, the definition gets proved. A noun is a word used to name a person, animal, place, thing. And Any abstract idea can also be there. Nouns are usually the first words which small children also learn. Nouns can be singular and plural, both. Singular noun name one place, one person, one name, one thing, or one idea. Plural nouns name two or more places, people, name, things, or idea. So, in short, students, we can say that whatever we can see, feel, or think is called noun. For example, in this picture, we can see a boy, a table, a tree. So, what are these? Obviously, these are nouns. And here, children, we can feel the child is happy. This child is angry. According to this child, the food is tasty. So they are showing their feelings. That is also one kind of noun. Now, children, let's know about types of noun. First, we have proper noun, then common noun, collective, material, and abstract noun. Let's understand all the types of noun in detail. Now look at this table carefully, my dear children. Here two types of nouns are described. First is proper noun, another is common noun. Always remember, students, that a proper noun always have a proper name like Audi, England, Justin, Pepsi. But common noun do not have a name. Example, car, country, singer, drink. Means car means any car can be there. So it's a common noun. Any country can be there. That is also common noun. But if we talk about properly Audi, then it is proper noun. If we particularly talked about England, it has a proper name England, so obviously it is proper noun. If I say school, then any school can be there. If I say XYZ public school, ABC public school, then I am talking about proper school's name. Focus, children. Common noun is a noun such as trees, dog, water. That is not the name of one particular person or thing, but a name for the complete category. Another is proper noun. A proper noun is the name of a particular person, organization, or thing. Proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Satish, Delhi, India, Asia. Any example can be there, and these are the examples of proper noun. Next type is collective noun. The name itself is making the meaning clear. A collective noun is a noun such as, obviously, the things which are in group, the nouns which are in group, they are called collective noun. Family, team, audience, that refers to a group of people or thing, they are called collective noun. An army of soldiers, a bunch of keys, a bunch of grapes, a troop, etc. Further we have next type, that is abstract noun. An abstract noun refers to a quality or idea rather than to a physical object. There are the things that we can't touch or see, like glory, honor, courage. Children, these are the also examples of abstract noun: happiness, anger, taste, which we cannot see or touch. In the same way, let's add one more example, that is friendship. That also cannot be seen or touched. So this is also an example of abstract noun. Further we have countable and uncountable noun. Countable, obviously we can count. Uncountable, we cannot. Countable nouns are common nouns. They have both forms, means singular and plural. Example, table, tables, table singular, tables plural. Uncountable nouns can't take the plural forms. Obviously, if I say gold, can I say golds? Of course not. Furniture, it cannot be furnitures. So they cannot take a plural form or combined with numerals or quantifiers. Obviously, it is not possible to say a furniture or three furnitures. The word will remain same, that is furniture, because it is uncountable noun. Further we have the uncountable nouns can be broadly divided into following groups. These are the examples, these are the nouns which can be broadly divided into certain groups, and they are uncountable nouns. First is mass or quantity: wheat, sugar, salt, sand, etc. Another is material. Material means wood, cloth, earth, gold, etc. And further, these all are divided into certain groups, for following groups, and these all are uncountable noun. Next concept is singular and plural noun. This we already know. Singular means one, plural means more than one. Singular noun is a noun that indicates a single person, place, and always has a determiner such as a or an before it. Next we have plural noun. A plural noun is a noun that is used to refer to more than one person, like children, aeroplanes, books, girls, classes, students. Many examples can be taken. Students, this part you need to understand by reading yourself, that there are some nouns referring to animals, etc., and they always remain same, whether they are used in a sentence in a singular way or plural way. Means deer will remain deer, it cannot be deers. Fish will remain fish only, fishes cannot be there. So these are the nouns which remain same whether they are used in a sentence in singular way or plural way. Another, some singular noun are there but they are used as plural: clergy, gentry, people, police. Police is a plural noun. Some nouns are always used in plural, means their formation is like that only, that they are used as plural. Jeans, mathematics means S is always there after them. And there are some uncountable nouns which we refer to in parts. We use the following expression like bit of, a piece of, a block of ice, a piece or a bit of information, a loaf of bread, a glass of water, a cake of soap, a grain of sand, etc. Next, we have a list of few commonly used collective nouns, and here it is: a class of students. All these dark words like class, crew, group, regiment, team, band, gang, choir, troop, tribe, etc., they are called collective nouns. Let's understand how can we form abstract noun. Obviously, abstract nouns are formed with adjectives. How? Brave adjective, he is a brave boy. Boy is a noun. Brave is describing the boy. So whichsoever words describe noun, they are adjectives. So we always frame abstract noun with adjectives. Brave becomes bravery, broad breadth, deep depth, false falsehood, happy happiness, true truth, wise wisdom, noble nobility, humble humility. And many examples are there in your grammar book only. Common noun. From common noun also we can form abstract noun. Common noun is boy. Any boy can be there. So abstract noun will be boyhood. Any thief can be there. So abstract noun will be theft. Any priest, so priesthood. Any friend, abstract noun, friendship. There are two more things which you need to understand, that from verb how can we form abstract noun, and there are some verbs which remain same and they act as abstract noun also. Form verbs. Advise is a verb. Advice is abstract noun. Belief, believe, verb. Belief, abstract noun. Obey, verb. Obedience, abstract noun. Punish, verb. Punishment, abstract noun. Further we have verbs that have the same form as abstract noun, means they do not change. Regret, as it is, regret. Touch is a verb. Touch is abstract noun also. Desire is a verb. Desire is an abstract noun also. So children, this was all about the explanation of noun and the type of nouns. Now please understand the topic, watch the video and try to do the exercises which are given in your book. Till then, goodbye. In next video lecture, we will meet with a new topic of English. Thank you all. God bless.